Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So right now I'm going to start with the new run of Dark Tower this week. So yeah, let's go hop right in. Okay, currently using our Geisha along with the Glee Pets again. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the buildings that are out there. Okay, I'm gonna start with this Hanzo over here on B3. This Hanzo gets Metal Shield whenever an enemy is destroyed, so we'll get a little bit of protection. Okay, we got this Mina Helsing. This deals extra damage to us whenever we attack their warlord. Start building at the end of the turn. Just gonna go for stats for now because they have the Geisha skin. So I'm actually gonna protect this building over here on B2 or B3 rather. Whoa! Okay, we got the Grim Harvester. This one gives extra attack to a random enemy. I'm gonna clear this out now. Let's see how many extra attacks she has. Yep, there's 2 there. Okay, gonna go with the Arch Vampire and then also follow it up with this building over. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna actually start with this building here on A2. This oops, right here. The Tesla Tower over here deals damage to an enemy when it comes out in play, so we can start setting up for a board wipe. So we're gonna be taking this damage. That's fine. You got the Arch Vampire over here dealing damage at the end of the turn. Gonna go with the Destruction skill to wipe out the heroes, and follow up next with this. Gonna be close again. Yeah, I'm gonna go follow up next with this Yoster over here. Don't really need to clear out the Arch Vampire because we have Flight on this hero, and then we can also just force them to do the Destruction skill. Okay, we got the Mislappin freezing our heroes for the turn. Gonna place some more heroes actually over here on B1 because they still have that Kill All Wounded skill. We don't want our lane B here to be open. Okay, we got the Dark Tree over here dealing damage at the end of the turn. See if we do have enough for lethal. 100, 200, 220, 220. Okay, so a little off. Don't want to deal any more damage to our own heroes, so I'm gonna go with this Volnir over here on C2. This one also deals damage to enemies that come out, or any hero that isn't order. Okay, we have the Destruction skill go off. Okay, we have the High Tinker here. He heals whenever we attack them. Let's see. We're going to be taking 144. So we're actually going to stop our own heroes from coming out, which is okay. Not ideal, but we'll just have to block for a little bit. Okay, so we'll take a little bit of damage. Deal some extra damage over there. Gain some health back off our melee kill. Okay, gonna place another order. Let's see if we got damage over there. Yeah, they might actually have enough for lethal now. I'm gonna go with this Fury over here on C3. Has the extra attack, so we can actually run over the Tinker. And yeah, there we go. We weren't able to summon our Called Witches, but we also stopped them from summoning their own Called Witches. So yeah, worked out both ways. Alright, so we see here for wards. Okay, some Grimory Nightchild, not bad. Going on. 2 Arch Vampires, back to back. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna start with the TNT over here on B1. Summon some instant kill runes on their side. A little bit of board disruption. Okay, we have the Kabas over here giving block to the Warlord for a couple turns. I'm gonna protect the TNT with this Reborn hero with Flight, so the Death Whelping. And we're just gonna try and flood their board. Okay, let's see. So we got this Wind Snake over here, has Flight. Just gonna place some more heroes to actually destroy some buildings. Got the Ogre Plant here that can summon another plant. And again, making more spots of the instant kill runes, which actually gets rid of the Arch Vampire. Very nice. So that's pretty much just gonna be the goal. We got the Justice Inquisitor over here giving mist to 2 of our Chaos heroes, which in this case are these 2 on lane B. I want to find a way to deal damage to this hero, but this should be fine. I'm gonna go with the Charn over here on D3. We'll get some extra attack runes off the attack. We can also protect our own heroes with Metal Shield. And just wiped out our 1 plant over here. Okay, so we are running a little bit low on health. Do need to find a way to stop this. Gonna go with our Arch Vampire, and then just to block, we have the Mizu over here giving freeze runes to us, as you can see. And actually gonna go with this Flight hero over here on A2. Don't want to attack the Kabas, but we are gonna use the Arch Vampire skill to damage these heroes. Again, still on the block. let's see. Still don't want to attack this hero because it does have that reflect damage. Let's see. Well, we can actually go with the Blair over here on D1, or C1 rather. Set the range health of enemies to 5. It'll allow us to get Metal Shield on our heroes. And let's see how much block is on the Warlord. Alright, so still not going to be able to go for lethal. We're going to go with this building over here on A3, just to not trigger off the reflect damage. And again, just filling out their board with the instant kill runes. Okay, let's see. Alright, you can do this next. I'm going to go with this Lancelot on C1, or C2. This one gives reflect damage to our own heroes when they're attacked. Okay, so they summon the witches, which will help them clear out some of the instant kill runes. Okay, we got the Mina dealing some damage whenever we're attacked. We're going to go now with the destruction skill, because all of their heroes are now gone, or rather their skills are gone. They still have that block, but that's okay. Got to go next with this Yoster over here on D1. And at this point now, we're giving a health boost over to our heroes at the end of the turn. We have one female hero. Okay, got rid of the Tesla X that came out. Let's see. I'm actually going to not summon anything over here because we still need our spots open for later. So I'm just going to skip the turn. And as you can see, we're not dealing any damage over to the Warlord because of the amount of block. It is starting to go away. So at this point, we're just making sure that we can, as usual, just flood the board. Okay, gonna go next with this. Actually, gonna go with this range hero over here on E1. This shadow manipulator gives us a puppet whenever an order enemy comes up. So if any one of our heroes ends up being destroyed, we can use a puppet, and then that puppet can help us get rid of some negative effects, which in this case are, you can see all of our heroes being affected by a toxin. Okay, I can't summon, so we'll skip the turn. Oh, the block is now gone. So we can start attacking the Warlord again. Okay, they're doing the Sun Deaths, which is okay. They only have 2 spots to summon, which is here. Ooh. Nice. Alright, so they had the, what is it? It was the Koba that has the death trigger to summon a Golem. And then they healed off of the poison. Can't do her summons again, so we'll skip the turn. So unless they have any other heroes that have immunity or mental shield, or end up summoning over here on C6, I'm going to be in pretty good shape to take this one. Poison again, that's alright. And we should have lethal now, just going to use all those little effects, so that way we keep on going. And there we go. As you saw, the TNT really does help us if you set up early and get to keep him alive. Alright, so we got some, what was that? That was the Prince Nod, and then, ooh, the Rare Aharn. Alright, let's keep going. 3 Archvampires in a row. Wow. Alright, so they got the Grandma summoning the Death of Rats. Those Death of Rats, when they die, they will deal damage to all of our heroes. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way to clear these out. This Grandma also gives an attack boost to Chaos heroes at the end of the turn. Let's see. Let's see what the Bolts over here does. I know they changed their skill, but let's see. We got that. Could give bleeding to some of these heroes. Probably won't be enough, but let's see. We can that. You know, actually, I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the Dragar over here on C2. Just deal some early damage to the Warlord. All right, so they summon their Archvampire. Looks like they're gonna try and set up for lethal. Okay, Archvampire. Oh, they also have a leap at too. Okay. So I'm gonna protect the Dragara, and I'm gonna also go with this melee hero over here on C3, the Death Whelping. Flight. And potentially also set it for lethal next turn as well. Okay, so at this point, let's see. If we do the death trigger, it'll be 600, 800. Don't have enough to deal. Could do that. Oh, the healing off the Archvampire. That's not good. Let's see. Let me clear these out. Okay, I'm gonna go with destruction. Okay, so we need to deal 200. Could potentially do a shuffle and see if we can break through. Not quite. Go enough there. Break that. Here. Gets enemy attack, gets attack boost for 1 turn. That could be enough. Yeah, we'll try it. So some of this here on D3. And just a little short on lethal. Do their destruction skill. We have our reborn off of the death whelping. And I guess that was good enough for victory there. Alright, cool. Well, let's see what we get for rewards this time. Okay, rare Basura, rare Alexandria, and rare Snake. Okay, yeah, let's go. Wow! Is it... Huh? What? 4 archvampires. Amazing. Okay, so they got the prince over here summoning some squires whenever they kill stuff, and then they also have these archers as well. Yep, gonna go... Let's see, we've got that. Goes there, damage over there. I'm gonna go with the Dead Lord over here on C3. As the transform skill, then also has some other zombies that we can use to attack. Yeah. Puppet Mistress, summon the puppet. Clear that out in combat. I'm gonna clear out some more of these ranged heroes. Get rid of the puppet. Killing the puppet removes negative effects on their side. Okay, we got the Lord Punisher giving mental shield to 2 of the random enemies. Let's see. So I'm coming up there. Let's see this one here. I'm going with this melee hero over on B3. This Bamboo Master gets some spikes for every hero around itself when it comes on play. Whoa! Okay, we got the Koshi over here getting a health boost. Let's see how that. I'm gonna go with the York over here on. Ooh, that was not enough damage. That's all right. All right, we drew out the Archvampire, drew out the destruction skill. Okay, we got the Clever Viper dealing no damage. Okay, we had our York come back in play with the Reborn. Gonna go with our own Archvampire, and we actually do protect our York, which is nice. Gonna go with the building next over here on C2. Unless to still summon melee heroes or range heroes. Yeah. Okay, we got the Marquis Sod doing some poison damage. Gonna go with the there. Gonna go with the my 10. Could have potentially cleared out both of these heroes, but this is fine. Okay, we got the Evil Slayer over here, removing runes on their side. Okay. Going with the Caesar's Head over here on A2. This one will give us some mental shield if we end up destroying an enemy. So we'll do some damage over to their Warlord if one of our heroes are destroyed. Whoa! Nice. Okay, so they have the Strick over here getting an attack boost to all of our heroes whenever it attacks. Well, because they have the multiple heroes over here. We're going to use our own destruction skill, and then we'll draw out our own Call of Witches, so that we can power up our own Strick as well. I'm going to place them over here on A1. Clear out the Strick, get some mental shield off of those witches. And at this point now, we should have lethal, because once these witches are destroyed, they will deal... the Caesar's Head will go for lethal there. Alright, so let's see what we have this time. Okay, some rare Apep, rare Masura, rare Void Jewel, and rare Regardless. Looks like we now have epic for rewards, so let's keep going. Huh. Okay, I guess they tweaked Dark Tower because there is no way that everyone is using an Archvampire. Which is good. I can work with this. Alright. So let's see. Okay, so since they are using Archvampire, I'm going to go with this Hoodoo over here on A1. This Hoodoo summons a totem, and that totem can heal our allies whenever one of them are destroyed. Alright, so we got the My 10 dealing some damage over to our heroes. Gonna go with the Gravekeeper over here on D3, just to attack the My 10. Also give us this extra attack here. Okay, I do want to take advantage of this. So we got the Herald Spring dealing some damage over to our male heroes. Gonna go with the... Ooh, this is gonna be good. Gonna go with our Arch Vampire, and then go next with the Bone Dragon here on C3. We'll get rid of their Vampire, I guess? No, their blocker in the way. But more importantly, we're gonna give Reborn to one of our Chaos heroes, which in this case is our own Arch Vampire. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh, this is good. All right, so we got the Red Hair Beast giving some attack boost. Gonna go with our Void Jewel over here on D2. We can give some curse over to their heroes because they have order heroes that will attack. We'll also get mental shield to our Warlord, and as you see, we can clear out some other heroes. Let's see. So we got the Enlil. This one has some attack steal whenever our Warlord is attacked. Not too concerned right now because we still have that Void Jewel out in play. Don't want to use the extra attack rune quite yet, but I do want to clear out this Enlil as soon as possible. So just dealing some damage over to them on B1. Okay, looks like our Arch Vampire was destroyed, triggering the first Reborn. I'm gonna go next with this Dominus over here on D3. Okay, dealing some adjacent damage, and we can actually go for damage on this lane. Alright, so we got the Jormungand, we got some freeze on our own heroes. Gonna go with this range hero over here on D2. Not gonna use this extra attack rune quite yet, as we can still just destroy this hero in combat. Or rather with our death trigger. We got that over there. I have enough for lethal over here. I don't want to use our destruction skill quite yet, so I'm gonna do shuffle, see what we can find. That's not bad. Yeah, you're actually gonna go with the Santa over here on D1. So the Santa will transform that hero, and then I guess we'll just use the extra attack. Okay, so they went for the Arch Vampire, they went the Goliath. We got some damage to our heroes at the end of the turn. Really do need to clear out the Goliath because of the attack steal. Gonna go with the... Let's see, we got that over there. Gonna go with the Eternal Sun on B3. Clear out some heroes. Give mental shield to the adjacent allies, which in this case are buildings. Okay, all these heroes are now wounded, so I'm just gonna clear them out. We have 0 attack on our heroes because of the attack steal. Let's see. So we can't do anything here because of that, but let's see, we got that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this melee hero over here with a high health on D3. Protect our Santa for now. Okay, they still have that kill all wounded skill, so that's gonna be an issue. Gonna go with this range hero over here on C1. Got the Flammy Heli, giving us some crystals to help us protect our Flammy Heli and then also the hero itself. Okay, Flame Juggler over here, an attack boost off of any hero being destroyed. Gonna go with this range hero over here, the Mislappin on E1. Just going for damage. Also, that Hoodoo does have this Wood Spike skill, give it to our range hero, so a little bit of extra protection. Okay, we got the Aphrodite dealing some extra damage at the end of the turn. Let's see, don't think we can destroy this. Do that. Don't want to use our shuffle for these heroes. I'm just gonna go with this building over here, just to block. Okay, so they did the destruction skill, that's fine. Okay, got the Aqua Spear here for using 2 of our range heroes. Okay, we have open spots now, so we're gonna go with the Call of the Witch. Then, let's see. Really wanted to summon this ghost so we can deal more damage here, but let's see, 100, or 240, 270. It's gonna be close. Let's do our sudden death. We're just gonna clear out this melee hero, or summon this melee hero on E3. Got some curse damage, which is good. With the Void Jewel that we've been using. And well, there you go. Okay, alright. Let's see what we have for rewards this time. Epic! Okay, some epic Jolnir. Not bad. Alright, let's go. All right. Okay, this is great. Then yeah, I'm gonna be facing arch vampires the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the snake over here as invulnerability for turn. She can do that. Just block. We're wounded. Thinking about it. Yeah, I think it's good. Good. So I'm gonna go with the ogre over here on D3. This one here has some random damage to enemies, and then also gets blocked at the end of turn or wounded. And I'm not concerned so much about the attack steal because we can still get an attack boost later if we end up destroying stuff. So we got the frozen Morguard, freezing our heroes. Let's see, we can do that. Could potentially set up for lethal now, but it's probably a little too early. We got that. I just wanted to make sure that this was correct. All right, so this paladin can freeze a random adjacent enemy, which in this case was the snake over here. All right, we got the Harbinger of Death, has flight, also deals extra damage whenever a male hero on our side is destroyed. Gonna go with this, ooh, nice. Gonna go with this Evil Helper, transforms a random enemy into a void box. So we actually got rid of the snake, and then also got rid of the Harbinger, so we can continue attacking. Ooh, okay, so we got the Strick over here, dealing that extra damage for every hero that was on the board. We have that over there, that over there. Okay, since they do have that kill all wounded skill, I will end up summoning a hero that, well, let's do two things. So we're gonna go with the Arch Vampire first, and then next gonna go with this Old God over here on A3. Okay, got some health back off our Glee Pet kill. Or our Arch Vampire with the Glee Pet. Okay, ooh, so we don't have anything to destroy these, unfortunately. Could do block on that, could do that. Really don't want to keep too many of these heroes out on the board, even though they are relatively weak. But that'll be okay. I'm gonna go with this melee hero over here on D3. This one, Celestial Maiden, has flight and mental shield. Okay, and at this point, we'll go for the, let's see. Clear those out. Clear that. I could actually wait one more turn. I'm gonna go with this Koshi over here on B3. Gives all of the enemies negative attack for a turn. Yeah! Okay, we got the Justice Inquisitor again, giving this to two of our Chaos heroes, so those are be gone. I'm gonna be greedy and wait one more turn. I'm gonna go with this Tesla Tower over here on D2. We'll stop the witches from coming out. And then we'll also start dealing damage to their heroes. Okay, we got some more heal going on. Okay, this should be fine. I'm gonna go with the destruction skill now. I'm gonna go with the Call the Witch next. Get some attackers out there. Then do want to clear those out as well. Those are gonna be gone. That's gonna be destroyed. Maybe I can destroy this. I'm gonna do shuffle, see what we can end up finding. Hey, this will be good. Summon another old God over here on C3. This one will freeze any ranged heroes that end up attacking it for turn. Okay, so this finally got the Dead Lord over there, transforming our Koshi into a zombie. We got that over there. This there. Gonna go with the Bastet over here on C3. C2, yeah, what am I saying? Deal some damage. We can also deal some damage to the enemies once another one of our heroes are destroyed. And set the health of 1, which in this case is the Dead Lord, which is very nice. Good RNG. Yeah. Okay, another, let's see, our Old God is destroyed. We have the Shadow Manipulator over there. Don't have enough to destroy in combat, but we'll go with this melee hero over here with high health. And at this point now, we're just hoping that we have some more... We draw any type of heroes that can do more summons, so that way we can deal more damage that way. Let's see there. Gonna go with the Vixen over here on A1. And if our Vixen is not silenced at this point, we will be dealing damage at the beginning of their turn. So there you go. Alright, so let's see what we have for warns.
Epic.
Okay, got some epic hoodoo. Nice. Alright, so yeah, let's keep going. Okay. Being that we are only facing Archvampire, I'm going to go with this immune hero over here on C3. This Mr. Flap can give us a health boost for our own hero. We want to get rid of the Caesar's Head because it will give Metal Shield to their heroes as well. Let's see. Not too concerned yet. Gonna go with the melee hero over here on B3. This Dark Warrior can give Metal Shield to one of our, well, our Warlord if it is destroyed. Okay, gonna go with the Archvampire and then actually follow up next with. Gonna follow up next with this range hero over here on E1. The reason why I'm summoning a range hero is because we want to get around this melee transform that the Dark has. Okay, so they got Thunder, dealing some damage to our heroes at the end of the turn. Our death trigger went off on the hero here, so now we have Metal Shield. Okay, we got the Keeper of the Storm, dealing some extra damage. We do that, do the damage over there. Yeah, this will be good. We're going to go with the Destruction skill, then follow up next with this. Make anything destroy this. We do not. Oh, thought we did. And we'll do a shuffle, see what we can find. Okay, this is good. Gonna go with this Madame Lotrix over here on D1. Get some puppets. Protect our heroes. That's some weak up there. Okay, let's see. So, ooh, the problem is now, since they have the Archvampire, if we don't clear out this Goliath soon, they'll actually be able to trigger all their damage. But I guess should be fine. I'm gonna go with this melee hero over here on B3. At least if it dies, it will have a death trigger to Toxin. So we have some damage over there. Got the Herald of Spring dealing some damage over to our male heroes. Guess we could either shuffle or find another set of puppets. I mean, our hero's already wounded anyways, so I guess that's not too bad. Yeah, sure, why not? Gonna go with this Bastet over here on A3. Go with the Goliath. And now, if the death trigger does go off, it'll only clear out the well, not the Bastet, but the Madame Lotrix. So another Dead Lord, that's fine. Let's see. Gonna go with the Call of the Witch to deal some damage over to these zombies. Also gonna go with the Harbinger over here on C2. Dealing some damage whenever a male enemy is destroyed. Okay, so they did the Archvampire. Destruction skill, which is okay. And because of the puppets being destroyed, our negative. Okay, we got the Dr. Fear over here, has Reborn, also deals some damage to our heroes. Let's see, so we had that. Seeing if we can actually find a way to clear these out. So if this gets Reborn, we got 50, which should mean actually destroy those. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. So we're gonna go with the Vixen over here, destroying the Dead Lord, clear out the Reborn, clear out the other hero. Alright, so they did their Call the Witches, which I actually forgot about. Okay, let's see. There's there. Okay, I'm gonna protect the Harbinger, so I'm gonna go with this Charn over here on C3. Get some extra attack runes, help us clear out for later. We are dealing with the Apollo that does give Metal Shield to some of the enemies. Hopefully that's not going to overwhelm us. Okay, so the Harbinger is gone. We may have made a bad decision here. So we got the Emerging Care. This one gives has a rabbit that it summons, and that rabbit can also silence. I'm gonna go with this melee hero over here on the attack lane. Okay, Emerging Care ends up silencing our Karn. We have the Orc Master that does have 2 extra attack because it has 1 extra attack first. Okay, gonna go with this. Let's see, got there, there. Yeah. Gonna go with this range hero next on B2. So Mr. Boom here has some random damage. Dealing some damage over here. Gotta get rid of the Soul Blade over here as blocking lane D. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with this Goliath over here on B3. Hopefully go for some attack steal. We are starting to get overwhelmed by the number of summons. And this is because we didn't clear out the Apollo. Is this another Dead Lord? I don't know. Okay, well, I think we're probably going to end up losing this one just because of the number of heroes that they have on the board. We need to draw some kind of board clear very quickly. We're at what? One? Oh, we're at 100. Okay. Oh, we have one more shot. So we'll do a shuffle, see what we can find. And we have nothing here. Okay, well, maybe able to clear. Nope. No, we will not. I gotta quit though, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, and we are gonna take lethal over here on lane B. It's unfortunate, but that is what happens when you leave too many floaters on the board. We also used our powers, our skills in awkward spots. All right, so yeah, let's keep going. Reckless. Sounds about right. Okay, let's see. Do that. Okay, gonna start with the Spore Load over here on lane C3 over here. Get some morals when they attack. Okay, and we have some floaters. We're also doing some damage at the beginning of the turn. Alright, so we have the Ghost over here dealing damage to one of our heroes. I'm gonna go with this melee hero over here on A3. Just to summon the Flesh Spawn to freeze this Ghost up. Deal some damage at the beginning of the turn. And this Ghost is actually strong enough now that we still want to clear this out. I'm going to go with the Arch Vampire. Going to go with Destruction so we can keep attacking. Then follow up next with, let's see, comment over there. Some of this range over here over in A1. When it's attacked, this Keeper of the Storm will give Mental Shield to one of our heroes. And, well, for now, it's just going to make sure that we can deal enough damage. Alright, so we got our damage at the beginning of the turn. Gonna go with this Ogorok next on B3. That's some random damage. Will give us some attack boost over to our heroes in the same row. Yeah! That's gonna be a problem. Alright, so we have the Diana over here. This one has counterattack, also it gets an attack bonus equal to their health, and that might potentially have enough for lethal here. Just gonna go with the range hero just to block. So you'll see the counterattack clear that. Arch Vampire, clear out the moral. We just need a blocker over here, otherwise they could potentially go for lethal with an extra attack. Alright, so let's see. So we have damage over there. We have the Igneous Girl, has a death trigger to damage to our Warlord. We'll combat destroy that. Could go with this building, just to give us curse, and that actually wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Void Jewel over here on D2. This is an order hero, so it will start inflicting curse on their heroes. Alright, then with the Arch Vampire, the Destruction skill, which is okay. And they summon Tiling Dragon Dance with the Mushus. That is not good. So all of these heroes should have a bunch of curse. Gonna go with the Call of the Witches to actually deal the damage. And then follow up next with, let's see. So combat will destroy those. Combat with there. Is there curse on? Oh, there's curse on the tiling. All right. So in this case, going to go with this range hero over here on D1. You see the curse happen the first time. Clear those out. All those heroes marked with curse, they did get hurt by the damage. All right. So now they did their own Call to Witches. Okay. They summoned the Bone Dragon. It actually gives Reborn to one of their Chaos heroes. And let's see what we can do here. Comment there. We can actually take advantage of this. I'm gonna go with the comment over there. Yep, I'm actually gonna go with this Gonna go with the Mina over here on A1. Deal some damage over to the Warlord. And we'll also dealing some extra damage whenever our Warlord is attacked. And I think we actually will have enough for lethal. Clear those out, go over there. Problem is I don't want to deal damage to our own hero by doing this, but this might actually be good. So I'm going to go with the Floss over here to protect the Mina. Got some plants. Plants with some more plants. And looks like we do have lethal there off of the Mina for next turn. Off of any attack, rather.
Epic!
Alright, got some Frost Queen. Epic Frost Queen, not bad. Alright, let's keep going. So I wonder now if I switch my Warlord if I'm going to be facing other... So what if I change it to, say, Adam or, what do you call it, Void Spirit or anything like that? I'm going to do that on the... Probably on day 2, if we end up going to a day 2. Alright, so we got the Shaolin, got some random damage. Or not random, or random damage off of a Death Trigger. Let's see, we got that. Yeah, I gotta go with the... It's a tough one over here. Yeah, I'm still gonna go with the Masora. Just get some early board coverage. Clear out some of the buildings. Okay, we got a Flesh Spawn over here, freezing one of our Masoras. I'm gonna go next with our ranged hero over here on B1. This Minstrel actually gives us an attack boost whenever we have heal trigger. So that'll help with our Lily Pet once we do a melee kill. Okay, so they summon their Arch Vampire. We got some damage at the end of the turn. We got this Formidable Conqueror that freezes, let's see, freezes the attack off the adjacent. So it looks like they're probably going to end clearing those. Do you want to clear out this one? I'm not too concerned about the Shaolin at this point. Just want to make sure that we clear as either clear out or wound as many heroes as possible. So they did the destruction skill, clears out Masoras, which is okay. Okay, they got their prints going on over here. Okay, they got some blockers over here with the squires as well. I'm gonna go with the Arch Vampire, and actually, let's see. Don't want to clear out the Shaolin even because they will end up clearing this. Could do that. Could do that here. That's a tough one. Do you want to do the wounded? Do you want to have protection over there? Bleeding over there. No, I'm just going to clear out their Arch Vampire instead. Okay, we take some damage at the beginning of the turn with the Flesh Spawn. Okay, gonna go to the destruction skill. We will drop the Shaolin damage, and then I'll actually trigger off the Reborn, which is okay. We got the Sage Disciple over here, has flight. We are running low on health as I see it right there. Might be able to potentially race them to the end, because then they'll be at 5. There, over there. Yeah, we'll try it. So I'm gonna go with this melee hero over here on D2. It has Mental Shield, Celestial Maiden. Okay, let's see. So they got the Alexandria healing themselves because of the Life Palace. Put that over there. Oh, they're gonna be able to do their Call the Witch. Okay, so we do need a little bit of protection over here. Maybe this will work. So we have the Aharon. Does have enough attack to actually block the Call the Witches. So very weak because we didn't level him at all. That's fine though. All right, we got the Lake Pixie freezing one of our heroes at the end of the turn. We're gonna go with the Call of Witch. Let's see. So 100. Oh, it's 2. What is that? 320. 390. So not quite enough. 390. We need to deal another 60 damage. I'm gonna do a shuffle. See if we can find a hero that can do that. Don't have it. Another shuffle again. Ooh, okay. Now we have lethal. Just make sure they don't have any death triggers, because in case we did some bad math here. So we're just gonna go with this melee here on A3. Combat over there, combat there. And there you go. So we pivoted a little bit on the previous turns, and we summoned the Aharon to stop the Call of the Witches on their side so that they can't go for lethal.
Epic.
And then we just used ours. So alright, so yeah, let's keep going. Nowakda. All right, let's see. So they got the Caesar's head with the metal shield. Could do that. That there. This is gonna be fun. Gonna go with the Trident over here on A3, breaking the building, and then also having some protection over here on the silence. Okay, let's see. Can't freeze over there. Got the Danny Croc with some attack steel, and then also spikes. Go with another. Yeah, go with this melee hero over here with the high health. Okay, so we got the metal shield. We got the Necromancer with the Rotter in front of themselves. Do want to clear this hero. How much spikes does he have? He has 64. Going with this range hero over here on C1. This has poison, and as you see, we did trigger off the spikes, but more importantly, we got rid of the Caesar's head. And we're now dealing with another Caesar's head. Okay, I'm gonna go with another Triton over here on C3. You can see they have the larger Caesar's head. Just want to silence that Danny Croc. Okay, and we got the Bolts over here with an extra copy of itself. Also deals extra damage when it dies. Wow. Okay, so that's a pretty good, what do you call it? Pretty good upgrade. All right, summon the Arch Vampire to set up for our destruction skill. I'm gonna go as well over here. This melee hero with the metal shield, Crusader. All right, do need to get rid of the Caesar's head because we are pretty much on a 5 or 6 turn clock. All right, and now they are going to have lethal because the Caesar head is now protected by the metal shield it gave. So even if we do destruction skill, we'll take that much damage, and because of that, we will be taking lethal now. So, yeah, I probably shouldn't have let that Danny Croc stay on the field for too long because of the attack steal. All right, well, we have one more win. I'm gonna change the, I'm gonna change the skin, see if we can actually make the, I guess, the Warlord change. So, let's just make this blatantly obvious. What are other ones we could use? That could be annoying to deal with. Also want to find a Warlord that we can end up using against. In case we do need to actually win the battle. Okay, here, I'll change it over. This one is pretty hard to deal with. Alright, so I'm just going to change this over, see if this actually does change our opponents. And so, yeah, let's hop right in. And so it does. Oh, wow, okay. That's cool. So changing things up a little bit. Alright, so we got the Tiling Dragon Dance, got some Mushus over there. I have no idea how I'm going to use this at all, but we'll try it. I mean, it's fine. Okay, so in this case, since they don't have a destruction skill, they have this damage skill, they have the melee demon that we'll need to clear out, and the attack boost over. Gonna go with the Prince Nod over here on A3, dealing some extra damage to melee heroes. Also, I don't have the pet, so we're not gonna be healing here. Oh, are they also copying our pets as well? That's cool. All right, well, let's see. So we got the Dark Witch over here dealing some damage to all heroes and not chaos. I don't really want to clear out this Tiling Dragon Dance because of that adjacent damage.
Whoa!
Okay. All right, that's fine. So we don't have anything to clear out these heroes. That is a bummer. But, you know, we're going to go with our Preventative Strike, deal some damage, and then we'll also summon our Melee Demon, so that way we can deal some extra damage. And then, let's see, so we got the Lord of the Dead, Undead, summons a Rotter whenever we are attacking. Probably still could use him here. So, you know, with the Ogre Plant, we need some attackers on the board. Can summon some plants. Okay, we got the Ogorok over here doing some random damage. Gonna go with our Kabos over here on E3. We're hoping that the reflect damage is going to hit any one of these heroes, and more importantly, actually hit this melee demon. Ooh, alright, so clear out some heroes, that's nice. I'm gonna give Miss over to the heroes on the same line. This B1 with the Priestess here. Okay, so the reflect damage is now clearing that out. just need to clear out this fire demon and we're going to be in good shape. Go with this melee here over here on C3. Join me, Grand, freezing some of the enemies.
Woo!
Okay. Let's see. We can go next with this range hero over here. The Evil's Helper to transform this into a reward box. And, well, just need to clear out their own combos. We'll give him we actually don't want to give an attack boost because we could end up dealing enough, more than enough damage than we need. So what we can do, however, is, let's see. I'm going to summon this Storm Rage over here on C2 because of the death trigger. So if he ends up dying, we can just deal some damage over to the Kabos, which we end up doing. Okay, another Dandy Croc over here with the attack steal. Can't really keep him around too much. I don't know how much block we actually have on our Warlord. It doesn't show you here. There is a symbol, but it's hard to see. We can do a shuffle, see what we can find. And we can actually deal some extra damage to the Warlord, so let's go for that. Give an attack boost over to our melee heroes. Then summon the Ghosta behind on D1. Alright, so they did their own attack boost.
Yeah!
Okay, clearing out the Toad over there. And we should have enough for lethal now. The extra damage from the Ghosta. Even with their block. So yeah, so there you go. Alright, so this is cool. We can actually change our matchups. Very nice.
Epic!
Okay, I guess I can now change it back to what do you call him? The Arch Vampire, and have something that I'm more familiar with. So yeah, let's keep on. Okay, so they're starting first. Ooh, strong opening with the Madame Lotrix and the puppets. Look at that, clear. This is a tough one indeed because of the reflect damage on those puppets. I don't want to destroy our Charn, and I do want to take advantage of the extra attack room, so let's start with that. And looks like I guess our Charn will probably be destroyed at this point. 75. Yeah, it is going to be destroyed. That is unfortunate. Guess we'll go with the Arch Vampire and then need to protect these heroes too. Let's see, is that 25? Yeah, we'll go with the Metal Shield hero over here on D1. So Charn is destroyed. We got as many extra attack runes as we could. Just want to wound these heroes so that way we can actually start going with some extra, what do you call them? Destruction. Alright, so they summon the Tesla Tower. That's not good for us because then we have to clear that out. But I think this Madame Lotrix is going to be way too strong, especially with those puppets still coming out. So let's see. Stage here. Gotta go with this melee hero over here on C3, or B3 rather. Really did want to clear out a puppet, but instead we now have to deal with this Tesla Tower. Alright, let's see. So we got the Athena, summoning some extra archers around themselves. Gonna do a shuffle to clear these out. Yeah, the problem is now they will be able to do the destruction skill at some point. Could do that, run those out. Here. I'll give one more turn. I'm gonna go with this Legion over here on C3. Gets an extra attack for every order hero that attacks port. Just giving some attack boost over to other heroes. Okay, they're summoning their own Celestial Maiden to block our Legion, which is not what we want. Still need to clear this hero in some way. I'm gonna go with this. We'll go with this Immortal Warrior. Give us an attack boost over to our order heroes. Get rid of the Mental Shield on that hero. And now, because of their Tesla Tower, we cannot summon or call the witches. And yeah, we are going to be taking lethal most likely next turn, especially with this Dragar on the board. Attack boost over there. Ouchie. But this is okay. You know, we learned that we can switch the skin. So perhaps if we know how to get around those kind of matchups, we'll be in good shape. Yeah, not bad for day one. Got a little more than halfway done. And yeah, so we'll check back in when we have those attempts, and we'll see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.